During these months of the pandemic, STEM educator Wendy Traynor from King University has brought us some great projects and experiments you can do with your children at home. And today, Wendy joins us to talk about encouraging more young women to consider the STEM fields when it comes to education and career paths. Good morning, Wendy.
Morning. I can't believe you brought me here on Marco's Pizza Day. Now I'm starving.
Well, there's going to be plenty over there. You can get some on the way out.
Wonderful.
I promise you can get some on the way out.
Great.
But let's talk about STEM and young women. The numbers. What did the national trends show us there?
So even though women now make up about 50% of the total workforce,
right,
only about 25% of STEM fields, the science, technology, engineering, and math fields, are women. So they're drastically underrepresented. And when you talk about math, physics, engineering, and computer science, those numbers are in the teens.
Wow.
For percentages of those that are represented by women.
Why do you think that those numbers are reflecting? Why does that research show that there's fewer numbers there, or fewer numbers of women in those fields?
So luckily we have had a lot of research to show a lot of it comes down to perceptions and mentorship. So a lot of young girls don't see other women in these roles. They don't see women engineers or scientists or mathematicians. So the perception begins to be formed that these are not careers that are suited for women. And they may be perceptions that are in the home that maybe parents, grandparents, family, friends aren't even aware that they hold the same perceptions. So being able to have women that can come talk to these young girls either in school or like programs that we've been able to do with our Women in STEM Club at King, great impacts having on young girls when they get to see a female in those fields.
And what can parents, there's parents, teachers, coaches,
yes,
so many people influence all of our students. What can they do to encourage young women to take this career path?
So one thing is to find opportunities that are out there, which obviously during COVID is more challenging because in-person opportunities aren't as much. But the Girl Scouts, for instance, have made great strides in increasing STEM badges. And so like our Women in STEM Club has worked with the Girl Scouts to help provide that, to look for after-school coding programs that are available online, just to talk about STEM opportunities for their young girls at home, and to talk about them about going to college, majoring in these fields, encouraging them for those, instead of maybe fields that they might think are traditionally for females.
And I know that, you know, if you start off on that STEM education path, there are so many opportunities that blossom out of that as well.
Yes, absolutely. The STEM fields are growing by leaps and bounds. And so even though we are increasing the number of women that are studying these, we're still not keeping up with the demand. So if you have a young girl, a young woman that has these aptitudes, certainly encourage them. I mean, the career opportunities, the salary opportunities, the potential for just making a big impact in the community is big.
And during COVID, we've had you several times on online doing Zoom and Skype and talking with us, showing us those experiments. Talk to us about teaching during this time. Has it been difficult? It's
not been as difficult as I imagined. So we are we're in week 4, and it's just a new reality you get used to. We're all masked, we all stay spread apart, but we use other technology resources. Like I teach from my iPad and project that and can record that, so any students that are staying home for whatever reason can access class, and it's just a different reality. But if that's what you are, if that's what you want to do, there is a way to do it.
And where there's a will, there's a way.
There's a way. That's right.
Wendy Traynor, thank you so much for taking some time.
Thank you.
And we enjoy your segments every month. We really do. Folks, we got some information for you right there on the bottom of the screen. Encourage all of your students to check out the STEM fields for the career paths and all of those opportunities they afford.